Hey guys, this is Shadow that you with another video, and you could call this a review if you want. I don't know. It's basically a reason why GTA 5 is overrated, isn't that special, and shouldn't really be Game of the Year. First of all, it's overrated. It's overrated because of the brand, okay? I mean, it's signing the same deal with Call of Duty. You slap Call of Duty on anything, it'll get a 10 out of 10. You slap Grand Theft Auto 5 on anything, it'll get a 10 out of 10. The game is repetitive. Really, it is repetitive. Yeah, they added submarines and stuff, but you're just doing the same thing you're doing on foot, driving. The helicopter controls are terrible because apparently you have to build your helicopter controls because, yeah, you're playing as middle-aged men, and apparently not once in their life have they decided to drive a helicopter before the events of this game. Yeah. And guess how you build that? You gotta go to driving school, and you gotta drive yourself. I don't know. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's a stupid concept for grinding. It's ridiculous. It's dumb. It doesn't take any skill or effort at all to know how to fly a goddamn helicopter. Come on now, I've done that before. The characters, I don't know. They're all stereotypical. People say that the characters are so intriguing in their development. No, Trevor is your typical hillbilly guy who just kills freaking everyone because he's a sociopath. Because apparently, according to this game, all white hillbillies are sociopaths. Yeah, okay. Not racist at all. Then you have another racist stereotype, Franklin. He's your typical gangbanger, who doesn't know how to speak proper English. You just a yowl and nigga. Like, oh man, I haven't heard that before. But you know what? No wonder people really like this game so much, because it relates to how stupid this modern society is. By liking this game, they're just proving that they're just laughing at themselves, basically, because that's basically what these people playing this game are. You know what I mean. It's a cash in the modern society, and that's why people can relate to it so much. And then you have Michael, who's your typical rich white guy who doesn't really care about his family, just cares about the money. Gets into arguments with his wife and kids all the time, has a dysfunctional family. His daughter is a whore who he chases around. Yeah, you've seen this in plenty of movies. That's exactly what it feels like, a goddamn movie. The physics in this game are once again just as terrible as GTA 4. And I'll tell you why this game isn't that special, because it is just an updated GTA 4. I can prove this, okay? I can prove this for one simple fact. First of all, in GTA 4, remember when they had all those airports and everything? And what did you see in those airports? You saw planes, okay? And you saw other aircraft that you couldn't ride, right? Okay. So fast forward, 6 years later, I don't know. One of the first screenshots they showed for GTA 5, airplane. And they did this because it was a marketing tool for people who saw those airplanes in GTA 4, so they would be anticipated to fly them in GTA 5, so they could buy them just to fly the airplanes. And that's true. I've known people who just buy it just so they can fly airplanes and stuff. It was a simple marketing tool. That's why they left out some of these features from GTA 4 on purpose, so they can make GTA 5 feel like a sequel. It's very smart marketing because it tricked 1 billion people so far, and I don't know how many of those 1 billion people actually like this piece of crap. No, not a piece of crap. This above average game, but yeah, it's not really that deserving of Game of the Year. But because it's Grand Theft Auto, either that or Call of Duty is going to win Game of the Year. Because, games like Batman Arkham Origins that are coming out aren't going to get any credit. And The Last of Us isn't going to get any credit because apparently that game's not GTA. So it'll only get 3 million sales. Oh, no, just no. Last of Us there are better games than GTA 5 that deserve Game of the Year this year. Like BioShock Infinite. Like The Last of Us, Like, Watch Dogs is coming out. I'm pretty sure that's going to be way better than GTA 5. From the looks of it, has better physics, has a more interesting story, isn't just a bunch of sex joke spam and curse word spam, because apparently that's humor. Humor 2013. You know, not a bunch of stereotypical gangbanging, except that it takes place in Chicago, but you know what I mean. Last of Us is better because it has actual character development, not stereotypical. Of course, you know, Joel has that accent, he doesn't show the stereotypes, you know. Character development, intriguing story. Okay, not GTA 5, which is getting praised for its character development and intriguing story. What story? They're trying to pay off a Mexican and some guy fakes his death? Really? Wow, okay. What an intriguing story, guys. That's a really intriguing story. No, just no. Of course, me, I can't play the game for more than an hour without getting bored because I don't understand what's going on with this stupid story. Feels like I'm just running around shooting people, which is what this game is. You call Call of Duty the same thing? Oh my god, this is even worse than that. This, you're just doing the same thing. Go ahead, drive here, shoot this guy, drive back, run from the cops, and this is every single thing you do. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. It's the same thing every time. Just drive here, shoot this guy, drive back, run from the cops, lose the cops, extended cop chase, blah 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 blah. And it's like, God, and have these terrible minigames like a tennis minigame which looks and controls horrible. Controls are ridiculous, man. But no. Because it's GTA 5 and Rockstar pays extra money to throw a good word in, of course it's going to get rated 10 out of 10. Of course it's going to get quote-unquote Game of the Year. Wow. My God almighty. I hope there are smart people out there that don't really fall for this, who are just sheep, who are just, you know, not the average ghetto kid living in the ghetto, just likes anything that has curse words in it, and like, so, over and over. Please tell me there are some sane people out there who can see that this game isn't perfect. It isn't even awesome. It's like above average. Please, someone just tell me it's your above average third person shooter. That is all. Shout out to Hedgie out of here. Last of Us Game of the Year. BioShock Game of the Year. Watch Dogs Game of the Year. Batman Game of the Year. All better games than Grand Theft Auto 5, and you know this. So how about you guys just shut up already about this stupid game that's overrated piece of crap? Okay, thanks. Bye.